25% off.
Absolutely stunning. How long were you in business back in the day?
Well, I've been in the gem business for 50 years.
Howdy. It's nearly impossible to really capture all the fire unless you see it in person. Yeah, I guess back in the day there wasn't like internet sales, so everybody had to come and see it, and it's probably a lot easier to get the point across.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you had, your market was that much smaller too.
Oh, true. Whoa. And is the Australian what they call Coober Pedy?
Coober Pedy is one of the Australian opal fields. You got this is mostly Coober Pedy. This is Minniby, which is another Australian field. Lightning Ridge, which is where the black opal comes from.
This is simulated opal, right? Is this stuff like made by like Mitsubishi or something?
This is not simulated. This is lab created.
Oh wow!
It's a little bit different.
Does it cut similarly? Is it difficult to cut?
No, cuts very easily. Polish is great. If you look at most of the jewelry coming out of New Mexico that has opal in it, this is what they're using, because they can make one, take a photo of it, and put it in their catalog and make 100 more just like it, and the opal's going to look the same.
Oh, especially in like the like Dene inlay.
Yeah.
And yeah, definitely seen it a lot. I always feel bad. My mother lives in Florida, isn't into gems, and she's like, look at my opal ring I bought at K Jewelers or something. I'm like, Mom, you're not allowed to buy opals without telling me. All my family, every opal they own is fake. I don't have the heart to tell them. That is stunning. You ever had the chance to go to Australia to see the opal mines?
3 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy, was it before your store closed?
Yeah. First time was 1968.
Oh man, that must have been like, must have been a blast.
Yeah. I was on R&R from Vietnam.
Oh wow, thank you for your service.
And I went out to the opal field every day, all the stagers sitting there, right around with all the girls. I was out in the opal.
Oh right. Was it is it rural, really rural out there near the opal fields?
Yeah, oh yeah. Opal areas, yes, absolutely. And you can fit probably 30 or 40 of them into Quartzite.
Oh wow.
They're tiny. Yeah, it's a tiny area.
Oh wow.
The bitumen now runs all the way from Adelaide up to there. That's what they call irregular black tar roads. First time I was there, it was all dirt all the way up. Now it runs through town. I think there's one of the side streets that's also paved. Other than that, it's all dirt roads.
Was there more coming out at the time, or was it less because it was harder to find?
More coming out. With the Australian government, where they socialized, and the miners, most of them aren't mining anymore, because if they mine, work all year long, they may only make $200 for the opal they might mine $500,000. Or they can sit at home and do nothing, and the government pays them so much every month.
Oh no!
On the dole.
On the dole.
And so they said, why should I bust my ass and maybe not make anything all year long? Or I can sit home and drink beer and I get paid every month.
Oh no.
So there's very few miners working. The area where this is coming out, Minabee, the Australian government 2 years ago decided that the Avos should all get their land back. So they gave it all back to the Avos. No more mining. There have been like 10 mines running. The Avos said, no, we don't want to mine anymore. So that's all done.
They don't mine their own material either?
No, Avos are not.
So I hear some people make arrowheads out of opal. Did the Aborigine ever make arrowheads? They weren't an arrowhead style people? I figured if they were, I would have seen one in the wild. I mean, on TV or like on the internet or something. But by now. What is that? Is that what they call Adamuka?
That is Andamuka.
Andamuka. I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
That's natural black Andamuka matrix. Has not been treated. 99% of it is all treated.
I've never seen an untreated piece before.
There we go.
Did you bring any opal back from Australia when you went? Of course.
Yeah.
Did you have to do like paperwork or anything? Or could you just put it in your suitcase and not?
There's no duty on it, so why bother? You just claim it when you come in. You're good. Just another piece of Andamuka.
Oh wow.
Matrix.
Yeah, I've only seen like the
See the color bands in it?
stabilized and heat treated. I mean, yeah,
Sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah. This is natural.
That is amazing. Can I see the color bar again? Oh, there you go.
The
That's
color
awesome.
bar runs all the way around it too.
That is stunning. Does Andamuka come near? Is it near Lightning Ridge where it comes from?
If this is Australia, you got Darwin over here, Sydney here, Andamuka and Coober are here, Lightning Ridge is over here.
Oh wow.
Just 1,500 miles or more apart.
I beg your pardon, sir. I pulled that out, and is that okay right here?
Sure.
What is that?
Honduras.
Oh, Honduran.
This is some of the best Honduran you'll ever see too. Because this area here, I ground it and polished it. That's how hard it is. It takes that kind of a polish.
No way.
Yeah. Most of what you see is very full of bubbles. It's soft, gray looking.
Yeah, mine was porous and like really gross.
You know, I polished a couple of places, and that's solid material.
Oh wow.
It's hard.
Did you ever get into cutting yourself?
Oh yeah.
What did you use, if you don't mind me asking, back in the day?
What do you mean?
What type of machine? Like Diamond Pacific or
see, in the
old
late
polyarbors?
80s, I bought a Titan, which is like a Genie except bigger.
That's when the getting was good. Probably, I think they're over $3,000 now.
Yeah, I paid over $1,000 for it back then. It was about $1,200, $1,300. Before that, we just used Highland Park arbors, wheels, and expanding drums.
So you used silicon carbide for a long time, huh?
Years and years.
Where'd you get the kangaroo?
Australia.
Have you ever ate kangaroo tail?
No.
Oh. I used to see it for sale on a grocery store in Florida.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to try it.
I've seen kangaroo soup for sale. No, thank you.
What is this? Oh, I thought it was another type of opal.
That's the Woodward Branch plume agate from Southwest Texas. This is a slice of the premium material. This is classic, black and red.
That's awesome.
This is the same material, just the black plume in it.
Huh, I think I'm more familiar with that than that. I've seen that before. But
The Woodward Ranch has been closed to collecting for like 20 years.
is this your card, sir?
Yeah.
And you're Ron.
Yep.
And does Jan still work with you?
My wife.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
She better.
You're too kind, Ron. Thanks for your time, brother. Now I have to buy something. It's the least I could do for you, sharing these beauties. I should be paying you for just looking at these things.
Ready?
Yeah. That is incredible. And is that just the saw? You didn't polish it at all?
No, it's a solid.
That is amazing. Where is it from again? You were just telling
Utah.
me oh, Utah.
Utah, right?
The lucent is also from Utah,
Right,
but it's different.
Right. Yeah, you can see there.
Jeez Louise. All right. Just got a sweet piece of gem bone from Loopy Lizard, Lauren St. Clair. That's a cool last name. Some info down there. Let's take a look at some of this material. This is what I just bought. Gentleman has some super cool stuff. $10 a pound is a really good deal. Absolutely. Yeah. I usually would be in Tucson by now. I vend at Kino. Yeah. But you know how it is. Oh, it's prominent. It's not even a Dino bone. A lot of folks are familiar with the reds. So my favorite are the blues and the yellows. That's 45. Is stabilizing gem bone common?
Yeah, I think that's pretty common. Some of it needs it. What is your idea on that? Is it common? I mean, some of it needs to be stabilized.
Yeah, some of the stuff with calcite or just natural fractures stabilize it for gem.
Would they use like Opticon?
I'd use Hextol.
Hex, I beg your pardon?
Hextol.
Hextol.
H-X-T-A-L.
Oh, nice.
Last people use it. It's just like unbelievably hard. It doesn't yellow. And it polishes real nice. So Hextol.
Do you use a vacuum with it?
You can. I use a vacuum, but you don't have to. You can heat it up to like 120, and you put Hextol on it, it'll suck it in. And the only problem is cure time, man. It's 14 days.
Oh, wow. That must be hard to wait.
Yeah, patience. Yeah. But it's the best, man. If you do tabs, it's the best you can use. Opticon's fine. I've used it.
Does the Hextol?
Hextol.
Does it come in gallons or smaller stuff?
Getting gallons for about 8 cents, man.
Ah, you don't want to just stay wasted.
You want to use it on cap, man. Just cap. And then you bring it up to a 600 grit on your pin, and then you put a coat of Hextol on it, and then let it dry, and then repolish it. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
It looks like glass.
Yo,
It's the best, man.
thanks for the
Hextol.
trade secret.
It's a two-part epoxy, but it's super hard, man.
And you heat it to 120 degrees.
You can heat it to 120. You don't want to get it so hot where it's going to bubble, man. It's the best, man. And you can put it on these smaller pieces, man, but I don't recommend putting it on big pieces because, you know, not unless you got a fat wallet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because it can get pretty pricey.
Look at those blues. $50 for this sweet clunker. Some blues, some yellows and oranges. Look at that. That is awesome. Almost looks like a palm or some kind of fossilized wood, but it's not. I film for my YouTube channel, Lapidary Dave, where I teach people how to cut and carve. But then I try to film Tucson and Denver.
Everybody comes here to buy here. Have you been to Desert Gardens over here? Desert Gardens, right over across the highway. Tyson Wells. Everybody buys here, takes it to Tucson, man. Sells it in Tucson.
So it's the place to be.
Yeah, you're in the right place, man. They're opening up in April.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if the big main event's going to be open, but all the satellite shows will be open.
that's something to look forward to for
Yeah.
sure. They Kino supposedly is only having 50 vendors, and I think they only want the big ones.
Really?
Check out this old saw, slick slab and trim saw. Never heard of it before. The original motor's probably long gone. $500 for 12-inch drop saw. To a lot of you folks who are in a scene that go to like Tucson and Denver and a lot of the other larger shows, folks might have seen better deals, but for a lot of you folks, especially the ones of you who are not in America, this is a steal. You know, it's a fantastic price. Can only guess how old this bad girl is. Or I guess you can look it up too, but very, very cool. I like the, like, for French fries or something down there. Very cool.